Welcome to this edition of Jag Jr News. I'm Grant Wall.
And I'm Anna Ellis.
There's a club here at South that prepares students for the business world.
Here is Zach with more information about the club.
Anyone can join FBLA here at South. They meet every first and third Wednesday of each month. Austin McIntyre is the president of the club. Here he is to tell us more about it.
What we're trying to do is provide a class and program to where people that want to be in business, whether that's management, owning, just working in a business, they get the feel of what it's like. We can do real-world experience, and we have a lot of fun.
They go on field trips to get involved with the community. They talk to businesses and get hands-on experience with how a business works.
We also go to competition every year, and you compete, and if you do well, you can go to Nationals, which is located in California this year, so that's a lot of fun. We also do community service, so that's a good thing to help the community, get people know who we are, but it really just gives a good foundation for those wanting to be in business. It really gets that experience that you don't get just in regular class.
They just came back from the latest competition. Here's Courtney Fadji to tell us about her experience in FBLA.
I joined FBLA because I plan on continuing my career in the business field. It's a great way to meet new people and learn new experiences. We just went to a competition in Liberty, and it was a really cool experience, and we got to do different events, and I got to meet new people, and it was a lot of fun.
FBLA is a good group you can join to get connected with businesses. Follow their Twitter at BSSFBLA. This is Zach Robinson from Jag Jr. Back to you.
Bowls for Souls is an annual event that is usually here at South when Blue Springs and Blue Springs South face each other in basketball. It raised over $2,700 for people in need in the Kansas City metro area.
Blue Springs South just hosted a huge event for ROTC. There were 21 schools represented coming from all over the Midwest. It is now considered the largest ROTC drill meet in the Midwest. Congratulations to our junior ROTC for hosting this great event.
Did you know that some members of the South football team are leaving the country this summer?
Really? Wow, Nathan has the details.
Our Blue Springs South football team does more than just practice during the summer. Every summer, the Blue Springs and Blue Springs South football seniors have gone down to Harmons, Jamaica the past 5 years.
Yeah, so about 5 years ago, I started talking with, at the time, Coach Oder was the head coach, and some of the other guys on the coaching staff, and just trying to think of ways to get guys some of that leadership building experience that goes beyond the playing field of football.
Not only do people in Jamaica get something out of the trip, but our football players get a look at what the world is really like, seeing people who don't have everything at their fingertips.
I think, not to be political, but we're in a time right now where there's a lot of complaining going on, a lot, and going outside America to a third world country and seeing people in the conditions they are, it's just a great reminder every year of how amazing we have it here in this country, despite whatever the political climate or the economic climate or you name it, and seeing 17, 18-year-old guys go down there and get that perspective every year. I just feed off of it, and that's really probably the best part of the trip for me.
If you're thinking about wanting to support our Jaguars on their trip to Jamaica, they will be hosting a fundraiser at Scooters in Blue Springs. The date has not yet been set, but it will be released soon. No matter how small the donation, your donation will still benefit the Jamaica trip. This is Nathan for Jag TV.
Wow, what a great opportunity for the football players.
Yeah, speaking of sports, the basketball teams have had a great season this year. The boys lost by 1 point while the girls passed one round but lost the other. Here's Adam with more about the teams.
The girls basketball team finished their regular season with a record of 18-7 and entered postseason play as a top seed. They began the tournament with a bye and then went on to beat crosstown rival Blue Springs 38-29. In the district championship game, they fell to Rockbridge 48-36. Junior Kaylee Connors gives her thoughts on the season.
Overall, we had a really good season. We came up short of a few of our goals, but we beat some good teams and had a really good record and had a lot of fun while doing it. So it was a good season.
It was an unfortunate ending for such a great senior class, but they look to bounce back next season. Now to CJ with an update on the boys basketball team.
After wrapping up the regular season, the boys basketball team heads into postseason play with a record of 11-14. Senior forward Caden Maud described his senior season.
It's kind of sad for it to be the last year, but it's been a lot of fun coming up through the program. Had a lot of great coaches and looking to end it on a good note.
The boys basketball team won in the first round of districts 68-47 over Sedalia Smith Cotton. Cale Connors talked about how their regular season has prepared them for postseason play.
Prepare out throughout the past week, and then throughout the whole season we played a really tough schedule, so we were prepared for anything, and once playoff time comes we kind of put a different mindset into play and just go out there and play hard and out-tough the team we're playing every day. So.
Second playoff game, a last-second steal by Rockbridge put the Bruins on the line. After missing the first free throw, the Bruins made the game-winning free throw, ending the Jaguars' season.
They gave everything they had for 32 minutes, Coach Kane said, following the season-ending loss to Rockbridge. The Jaguars finished the season 12-15 and will look to rebound next year. I'm CJ Murray, signing off for Jag Jr.
Thanks, CJ. That's it for Jag Jr Sports. Now back to Grant.
The basketball team had a great season. Now more about what's coming up here at South.
Guys, Navon, here are your leaders. On March 23rd, our senior Jags are hosting Mr. Jaguar. Make sure you come out and support. For all the students who have a 3.5 GPA or higher on the 29th, an awards ceremony will be held. Starts at 9 a.m. Don't put the Jazz Band at their concert on April 4th. Juniors, make sure you eat a good breakfast on April 8th because we're having the ACT going on during the. Don't let your parents know, but on April 13th, grade cards are issued. For the minors, I'm Navon Curry from Jag Jr. Now back to you.
That's it for South. Now here's what's going on in our city and state.
Hello, I'm Hannah, and here's what's happening across Blue Springs. On Highway 7 and 40 intersection, there are major improvements going on in the Four Corners. Last year, Hy-Vee added a full restaurant called the Market Grill. Kennedy's Jewelry have remodeled their store, and coming this year will be Cook Chip, and later will be a new home of Cosentino's Price Chopper. With spring training coming to an end soon, the Kansas City Royals have their home opener April 10th. Looking forward to another successful season with the Kansas City Royals. To leave Blue Springs and focus on the state of Missouri. The University of Missouri will be looking for a new basketball coach this year. After 3 disappointing seasons as the head coach, Kim Anderson is going to be replaced. His record while at Missouri was 26-67, which was the worst winning percentage for any basketball coach. We hope Missouri can find a replacement to help turn the men's basketball program around. And finally, some of the top news across the country. The most popular basketball tournament in America, the NCAA Men's Division I tournament, known as March Madness, will be March 14th through April 3rd. The Final Four will be held in Glendale, Arizona this year. Don't forget to tune in and root for your favorite team. I'm Hannah Foster for Jag Jr. Back to you.
How much do you know about St. Patrick's Day?
Here's Nathaniel asking random students questions about St. Patrick's Day.
I'm going to ask you guys a few questions about St. Patrick's Day. What was the original color associated with St. Patrick's Day?
Blue.
Green.
Yellow.
When did St. Patrick's Day start?
17th. March 17th.
March 17th.
Who is St. Patrick?
Oh no, bro. Leprechaun.
I was just about to say that, the leprechaun.
How do you guys celebrate St. Patrick's Day?
Chilling. I get with my friends and we have fun.
I sleep.
Wow, those were some interesting answers. That's it for this edition of Jag Jr News. Thanks for watching.
Have a great spring break, and don't forget to wear green on St. Patrick's Day. Jag TV News will return next week.
To find more information, go to jagtvnews.com. I'm Grant Wall.
And I'm Anna Ellis.